introduce my special guest, Ms. Naomi Carney.
Hi, Dan.
Hi,
how are
welcome
you?
to my kitchen, and the only TV show in Mansfield with our own sink. So
Very
that's
good.
the kitchen sink. We're here, and glad you could make it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Now, Naomi is she is a councilwoman with the Aquinnah Wampanoag tribe of Gay Head. Is that? Did I get all?
You got it.
Okay.
Very good.
Okay. And now, tell us a little bit about that. Tell us what this.
Okay.
Why don't you?
First of all, thank you, Mansfield and Beyond.
And beyond.
And
yeah.
beyond. My name is Naomi Carney, and I am the chairperson for the Aquinnah Wampanoag Gaming Corp. And our purpose right now is to put a resort-style casino in southeastern Massachusetts. We have been federally recognized since 1987. And for a lot of these people out there from Mansfield and beyond, we have been at this for over 15 years.
Wow, it's a long time.
It's a very long time. We started off in New Bedford in the Weld administration, and we did have a signed compact with Governor Weld. Unfortunately, nothing came to fruition in New Bedford. Then we moved on to Fall River, and we were at the industrial park, and we had an agreement with Governor Salutri to put a Class II facility in Fall River. And at the end of the day, nothing came to fruition there. The Massachusetts government has been toying with casino gaming for a very long time. We have been on the 1-yard line, 10-yard line, 50-yard line, 70-yard line, and finally we're ready to punt, and we're going to make a goal. So Massachusetts is going to do casino gaming, and we're just hoping that we are going to be a recipient of one of the commercial licenses that is in the southeastern region.
Okay, so these are the licenses that should be coming online.
Right.
They can argue, finish arguing and iron out their differences.
Right. Well, there are two bill proposals right now. One in the Senate that is for 3 resort-style casino destinations, and then there's the House version, which has 2 and 4 racinos. So right now, there's a conference committee that is going to go through all the amendments and decide how to come up with a final bill. So we're all sitting on pins and needles waiting for that final bill to come out.
Yeah, now these conference committees, they tend to try to iron out the differences between the plans.
Correct, yes.
And unfortunately for everybody, they're under no time constraint.
I would think the only time constraint that they do have is they need revenues into Massachusetts. Massachusetts needs additional revenues, and I think that's given them the big push.
Right, but again, they are under no time constraint, so they can go on,
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, also, now you folks are on the internet, and also you are on Facebook, which is
we are.
great, and that's one of the ways we found you folks, and through some mutual friends that have done a real nice job. Now, you have a fan page on Facebook, and it's entitled Bet on Massachusetts. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, and now that is so that we can, your people can
get the word out. About our proposal and what we tend to do. Right now, we are under agreement with a 240-acre parcel in Fall River.
Okay.
And let's not be confused with the biotech park, because that's not where we are. We have a site which is 4.5 minutes off 195, probably about 6 minutes off 24. So it's very easy accessibility to the highways. The parcel of land is a beautiful parcel of land in our Aboriginal land, which is in southeastern Massachusetts. Now, this is a wooded piece of property that is absolutely gorgeous. It would give us enough land to, number one, put our resort-style destination, but also one of the biggest benefits with that land is that we're able to put housing for our tribal members that do not live on Martha's Vineyard. We'll be able to put some other economic development there, possibly our clinics and stuff, because right now 500 plus tribal members do live in the southeastern Massachusetts, with a concentration both in New Bedford and the Fall River area. We do have them as far as Boston and Cape Cod, but we do not get serviced on the mainland. And that's one of the reasons, casino gaming for most of the tribes is a lucrative venture, because the federal government keeps cutting back. The tribes, federally recognized tribes, are funded through the treaty process with the federal government, and they take care of the monies that come in through the Bureau of Indian Affairs. So right now, everything's being cut. As you know, every department, whether it's city, town, federal government, is being cut, cut, cut. So we're finding more difficult to run our services for our tribal members. So that's why these ventures are so very important to the community.
Right.
But the big thing too is that we're not only there to help our community, but we're also there to help the community in which we're going to locate. You know, we want to help with the tourism, we want to help with the economic development in that area, create many, many jobs.
Right.
And that's one of the reasons our proposal is so great, because there's a biotech park that they might forfeit. And what we don't want to see is those jobs for a biotech park leave southeastern Massachusetts.
Right.
Because that's going to benefit not only not only the Fall River area, but Mansfield and all of southeastern Massachusetts. Those are big high-tech jobs coming into the community.
Yeah. Now, the biotech park. There's been some confusion with this because and none of it has been deliberate. I don't think anywhere, but I think there's some confusion that people think they can have one or the other and not both.
Right.
Okay. Now, the biotech park has nothing to do with you people, but it also has nothing to do with your plans to build a resort-style casino.
Correct.
Okay.
The biotech park can remain a biotech park without the region losing both, because we do have the land under agreement, the 240 acres, which will create not only the jobs, the casino jobs, but it will also afford the area to keep that biotech park and the jobs that generate from the biotech job, because that can start literally right away.
Right.
The money has been put aside already for the interchange. Construction jobs can start right away at the biotech park on the highways and the interchange. Then right after that, the buildings start. I know UMass, I'm not sure when UMass is ready to start, but I know that they have monies to start a building in the biotech park. So that means construction jobs right away, and that's road jobs. And don't forget all the little businesses around there where the construction workers go and have a bite to eat, pick up the bread and milk before they go home.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I mean, you know, it's not
snowballs,
just
yeah.
right. It's
It
just
really
not
does.
just the construction jobs. It's bringing the people in there, driving down the road,
No, it trickles
stopping
down,
at
it trickles
that,
down through
lunch,
everywhere.
everything. Absolutely.
I'm in the construction business, and years ago we did a project, Project Head Start down in New Bedford, and I'll tell you that it was in a very, very dense neighborhood, and the people down there were so gracious to have people working down there, because again, we bought coffee,
Absolutely.
we bought lunch, we stopped and got things on the way home. Now, I know we got some concept drawings of your plan, and we're going to have our ACE director at the end of the show or during the show. He does all kinds of hocus pocus, and he's really good. He can make things appear on the screen. When we say Mansfield Kitchen Sink at gmail.com, it just magically appears. So he's going to be able to get these on the screen so people can get a rough idea. I know these are concept drawings, not final plans.
This is what our tribal membership approved way back when.
Okay.
It's a beautiful building. It depicts who we are as tribal members and tribal people. So that's where the theme came from of the building, because it's who we are.
Very good. Now I'd like to just take a breather here